Welcome to the official Offspring podcast featuring Dexter and Noodles. In the next 10 minutes or so, you'll be subjected to all the ramblings, platitudes, and blathering bullshit we can dish out. In this webisode, Dexter bakes cookies for an old friend.
All right.
We're back. It feels good,
It's
doesn't it?
been a while since we've done this.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
How long has it been? A year?
Probably.
Feels like yesterday. It's the same except that you're sitting on my right. Usually you're sitting on my left. So I get to see a whole new side of Noodles today.
Well, these chairs swivel, though. You can face the other way,
Well,
and I'll
that's
be
true.
on the other
That's
side
true.
of you.
Yeah, well, on stage you're on my left too. So I'm just used to having you over here. So
Yeah.
this is a new thing for me. But
I just read a Michael Connolly book and one of the Lincoln Lawyer novels.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lincoln Lawyer says that they've done studies, and people are more believable if they're on your left than if they're on your right. So I always try to sit on your left.
I was wondering why I don't trust you right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what it is. Now I know. Yeah. If I flip around, now you're on my left.
Yeah,
I'm
there we
swirling
go.
on my chair.
All of a sudden, you become believable.
So much to talk about. So much.
We do. We have a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about. We've had a great year. Well, I mean, I guess really the reason we talked about doing this when we were standing on a train in Russia.
Yeah.
I think what it was, right?
Yeah.
It's like, we should do like an end of the year podcast to kind of, we're checking in, seeing how you're doing, saying thank you, saying happy holidays and all that stuff. But
give a little insight into, how our year has gone for us from our standpoint too.
yeah.
Russia was awesome. We just got back from Australia, still feeling the jet lag, but it was a great tour.
I'm so jet lagged right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We could do a whole podcast just on jet lag.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that's been kind of interesting is, you've been waking up at 2:30.
Yeah.
I've been waking up at 2:30. That's just about the time we were getting off stage in Australia. 2:30 in the morning is like 9:30 in the evening there.
Yeah.
The day after,
It's weird how that happens. It's like your body, besides just the time change or whatever, your body knows when it's time to go on stage, kind of, which is kind of weird.
I'll bolt awake with like an adrenaline rush, and I'm wide awake.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to sleep for a while. Yeah.
And when we come back from Europe, which is like 9 hours ahead, totally different, then all of a sudden you feel strange at like noon. Like, what's going on? Like, oh, it's the time we'd go on, yeah. But we diverge.
Yes.
Digress. Well, both. But that's kind of the point of the podcast, right? We have no idea what we're talking about. We just came on.
No idea. It's just, stream of consciousness.
That's right. It's just like, I want the listener, you the listener, to feel like they're just hanging out with Dexter and Noodles.
Right. Dexter, yesterday you were on TV, on the local news.
I was.
Yeah.
That was strange. Well, let's get into that. That's one very exciting thing to talk about.
Absolutely. We're
doing a benefit. We got a call from our good friends in Lincoln Park who said, hey, we're putting together this benefit for the Philippine disaster victims, and would you guys like to join us? And we said yes right away. I thought that was really cool that they thought of us. They have their own charity foundation called Music for Relief, which is really cool, and they've been around for quite a while. They've raised a ton of money, like millions and millions of dollars for disaster relief. So they asked us to do it. They're putting on a benefit concert at Club Nokia in Los Angeles.
January 11th?
January 11th, yeah. And the only way you can get tickets is if you raise money for the charity, which I thought was a really cool idea. So you can go to musicforrelief.org, I think it is, to find all the details about that. But very cool guys and a very worthy cause. Part of it is they wanted to make a big announcement. They wanted to go on the morning news, like, those morning shows. It's not real news. Well, nothing's real news anymore. But
nothing's real news anymore.
But especially the morning show, right?
I loved just hearing that, I was waiting to see when you'd come on. I'm up pretty early getting my kid ready for school. And I loved the biggest story of the day was the baby Jesus stolen from the mall nativity scene. It's going, will they ever get Jesus back?
Oh, the humanity.
Have you found Jesus yet?
Literally.
Yeah. God.
Did you see there's a great picture of a Jesus, like a statue that somebody made, and he's doing this and winking, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's great. But so we got a call. We'd just come back from Australia and super jet lagged and stuff. But they said, hey, can you go down to Channel 5 with Brad tomorrow morning? And so gladly, we
You're
showed
up at
down there.
2:30 in the morning anyway.
I was up.
You might as well.
I was raring to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got down there, and they couldn't have been nicer. They were great. It is weird being on a morning news show. I don't think we've never done that before, right?
Not in this country.
Morning radio we've done.
Yeah, a lot of morning radio.
It's kind
The morning zoo.
Yeah.
All the whistles and bells.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
So it's kind of like that. The people there are very chipper, right? It's a morning thing, I guess. They got to get you out of bed and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, we're super stoked. And Bad Religion is going to play the show also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we just played with Bad Religion recently.
Yeah. How about that new Christmas record?
Whose?
Bad Religion. They have a whole new Christmas record.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know about that. Have you listened to
Oh,
it?
Come All Ye Faithful, sounds like a Bad Religion song now. I prefer the O Come Emmanuel. It's a great haunting song, and they do it a la Bad Religion, which it's very different sounding for them, though, but still sounds great. Sounds like Bad Religion doing a little different song.
Is that on the new Christmas record?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember like way back in the day, like when you'd go to the Palladium and we'd see Bad Religion play and stuff. They're one of our favorite bands and stuff, and the Palladium was it seemed so huge back then. It was just like, oh my God, I can't believe Bad Religion's playing the Palladium. And the whole floor would be just a giant mosh pit, and it was so cool to watch. They had balconies up there. You go check it out, and this whole floor is moving. It was really cool. But I remember going to see them once, and it was right before Christmas, and they did Silent Night, I think.
Yeah. That was a big one for them. The Dickies do a good cover of Silent Night as well.
That's right.
Or version of it, yeah.
Oh, the Dickies. How are they doing?
I don't know. I haven't checked up on them recently. So I think they still do shows from time to time. I don't know if they do any major touring anymore. Hopefully they're still up for it. Love that band.
I know. I love them too.
Yeah.
We should get in touch with them.
I know. I used to talk to Stan quite a bit, but it's been a few years. You know how things, you fall out of touch with people.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially when you tour a lot.
Yeah.
Because you kind of think, oh, I'll get in touch with them when I get back, and then all of a sudden 6 months has gone by or something,
Right.
But yeah. So anyway, Benefit.
So
Great.
Benefit, that's going to be a good thing.
Well, I guess that about wraps it up this time. Be sure to check back soon for another installment of the official Offspring podcast. Now go on, get out of here.